Welcome back, my lovelies. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow. If you're a returning follower, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get into this barbecue today. Some people like barbecue with bread. Some make it with rice. Well, in Roatan, this is how we do it with tortilla, chimol, refried beans. And yeah, I like to start off by boiling my ribs. I use pork ribs. You can do ribs of choice. It can be beef, it can be pork. I choose pork, so I'm going to boil this in some water with some garlic, onion and garlic powder, some complete seasoning, some Tony's, as well as some thyme. You can choose seasoning of choice, or should I say seasonings of choice, but these are the seasoning that I normally do, as well as a couple of bay leaves. It is optional to boil your ribs. Some people just like to marinate and season the ribs. I like to boil them just because it makes them a little more tender than just cooking them like that. I also like to add some jalapenos to my ribs while I'm boiling them, as well as some ginger. Again, it is optional to boil your ribs, but this is how I do it. I'm doing barbecue my way. After they are boiled, I will take them with my chicken. I do not boil the chicken. Some people do, some people don't. I'm going to add some seasoning up to these, to the chicken only, not to the rib, because I want the flavors that I boiled it in to stick. And I'm just going to go ahead and season my chicken to my liking, as well as my rib. I'm using some Tony's, some turmeric, some onion and garlic pepper, as well as some black pepper. Again, and I listen to me, you don't have to boil your ribs. I choose to boil my ribs because it just makes them a little more tender. It is optional. You don't have to. And when it comes to seasoning them, you can go with seasoning of choice. In Ratan, we the whole we barbecue with chimol, potato salad, or should I say potato salad, refried beans, and tortillas. I know in the US it's normally done with bread, or you can have like coleslaw and baked beans on the side, or some people like rice. If you're from the East, you guys know what I'm talking about. In the West, we prefer the way I'm going to do it. You want to go ahead and fire up that grill and put your meat to cook. While that is cooking, although I do not like potato salad, because I am doing a tutorial on how we in Ratan in the West that we barbecue, I have to make potato salad. I do know how to make it, just an FYI. You want to go in with some mayo of choice, some mustard, and some carnation milk. If you don't have carnation milk, you can use milk of choice. And I just wanted to go in with some carnation milk and get all my little mayonnaise out this bottle because, yeah, I need all I could get. I'm going to add some sugar to this, as well as some black pepper, some relish, and some complete seasoning. I'm not going to be adding any salt to my potato salad because I did boil my potatoes in salt. Therefore, to me, they have enough salt. I'm also going to go ahead and add some relish. This is optional. This is optional, but if I have to eat it, I like the kick from the relish. And I also had some bell peppers and onion marinating in some vinegar just to give it that tangy kick that I am adding to this also, but I am not adding the vinegar, only the bell pepper and the onion. Make sure and potatoes are cooled down. Make sure them potatoes cool down before I add them to this mix, because if they're not cooled down, the mixture is just gonna slide right off and it's gonna look like, I don't know, somebody got all the grease missing off the skin or something. Right here, all I did was boil some beans in water, garlic, bell peppers, and onion, as well as some oil. And I just blended them. Now we're going to fry them. This is where you get the refried beans. I'm going to put oil of choice. I also added some more bell peppers and onion. And I'm going to pour my mixture in. And I'm going to go ahead and season my beans as well. I'm using onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, some turmeric, I will be adding some complete seasoning, and I should be familiar with this by now. My beans need to have some sugar in them. Yes, I need some sugar in my beans. Don't give me no beans if it don't have sugar. You're also going to add some salt to taste, and don't forget your mutton pepper. And if I never put a little bit of cumin in the beans, just a tad bit, go ahead and add that the next time you make refried beans and tell me something different. After my meat have been fully cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add some barbecue sauce to this and just leave it, let it marinate in really well. And boom, I got my little barbecue chicken and my ribs, you know. This is what typical Honduras Roatan, to be exact, when we do barbecue, this is what it look like. You have your tortilla that's made out of corn, you have your chimol, your refried beans, and your potato salad. Like I said, if you're from the east, they typically use rice with theirs. A lot of people do rice or rice and bean, but down in the west, this is how we barbecue. So give this video a heart, and I will catch you guys later. Enjoy.